Gavin, and welcome back to the 4th Amiibo tournament. Today we have 4 more matches as we start out the second round. We're actually about halfway through the series because we only have a couple more rounds of matches to go, so it ought to be pretty exciting as we start to near the end a lot faster than I expected. But let's go ahead and hop right into our first match of the day. It's a battle between first episode upsets. We have the 22 seed Peachy versus the 27 seed, oops, I dropped them, 27 seed Defi the Third. Talk about these guys already. Peachy beat Super Luigi by the score of 3-2 in the first round. Defi the Third beat DP Man Jr. by a score of 3-2 in the first round. So they both did some upsets in the first round. Let's see how they do against each other now. They're going to Woolly World. This is the first time these two are facing each other, from what I remember. So it ought to be pretty exciting. They're both wearing the black. I'm pleasantly surprised by how Defi the Third actually managed to beat DP Man Jr. And I mean, it was kind of a honest mistake by DP Man Jr. He tried to go for the backslash, did it the wrong direction and went off the cliff, which is understandable, but never thought, you never expect it, honestly, from DP Man Jr. So when it happened, it was kind of caught me off guard. So surprisingly to see how he lost that. But oh, and immediately Defi the Third. I'm gonna get him confused. Defi Jr. and Defi the Third. Defi the Third with the kill first. I think one thing that's gonna help Peachy a little bit is the recovery, because he can recover quite a long distance just that slow. There's the mini special effects of Defi the Third kicking in. The up defense, up speed, and up all stat. And the Defi the Third's a lot better than I was anticipating. The reason why he was so low is because he didn't perform very well in 1v1s prior to this point, but he is kicking some booty early on as he is now eliminating Peachy twice in a row. Let's rate him higher next time. Nice hit right there. The counter is going to kill Defi the Third. May have been our seeding that may have caused so many upsets here, but when we did the training as well as 8-man smashes and practice 1v1s, it seemed like we positioned them based on how well they did overall in that. But I guess 1v1s against each other in these situations is leading the lower seeds to do better. Ooh, yeah, that was a good kill. So Defi the Third in a very quick bout wins it 3-1. That was a very good match there. He'll move on to the quarterfinals, or the third round. And Peachy has been eliminated from the tournament. That was very quick, under 2 minutes, but still a nice, quick, eventful match. 3-1. And Defi the Third moves on. Let's find out who Defi the Third's opponent is going to be. Ought to be a good selection of between these two guys here. I don't think these guys ever faced off in a 1v1 against each other, but we're going to see now. We have the 3 seed, the last tournament runner-up, Captain Ganon, against the Waterlord. Waterlord beat Duck Hunt Dag in a pretty close bout to move on. So it ought to be pretty interesting to see how straight up power and speed goes against power and defense. Let's find out. And we're going to Mushroom Kingdom U. Captain Ganon, very attack powered, has a lot of defense as well, versus Waterlord, who has a lot of speed with a lot of attack. So it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. And you see they're not really attacking each other very much off the bat because they're trying to figure each other out. Nice dodging, though, so far by Captain Ganon. He's avoiding the grabs that Waterlord tends to go after early on. I think Ganon does have escapability from grabs. That's probably why the grabs aren't working out. And Ganon looking very strong early on as he's landed a few tough hits early on. Oh, he just misses the kick. Does get the choke right there. I think that's one of the moves Ganon relies on to get a nice stop with the momentum. But yeah, Ganon looks very much in control right now because Waterlord can't get any grabs going on. Oh, nice kick right there. Haven't seen Captain Gannon land a Warlock Blade yet. I'd really like to see that. I've seen him attempt it, but he's never actually landed a Warlock Blade, which is kind of disappointing. Is now Waterlord on the offensive. Gannon can't recover, and Waterlord, after taking a beating early on, gets the first kill. Does have a lot of damage, though. Now Gannon looking to try and put this back on even terms. Grab right there, still couldn't get off enough for the attack. That's a nice move right there, stops the momentum. Attack right there. Waterlord is not wanting to go away right now, doing a lot of dodging to try and get away from it. That hurts though, that's gonna kill him. And Gannon with 34 damage. Still pretty even between these two. I think if there is one of few people that could beat Captain Gannon, it'd be Waterlord. The others obviously being Super Mario, Mac Daddy D, and then maybe perhaps Warlord too. Gannon pretty much handled Babadidi in training, and a lot of the higher guys up too, but Waterlord is playing really well right now. I guess he does seem to fare better against some slower characters. Waterlord is not just about, in this situation, he needs to not worry about trying to KO him off the stage. He just needs to send him far enough to where he can't recover it. Which right now, ooh, nice avoid of that elbow. That's one of Captain Gannon's more powerful moves. Shielding. A lot of dodging going on by both of these guys too, avoiding each other's grabs and long-range attempts. Waterlord still with the slight lead, but oh, the elbow. Let's Gannon, put it right back close to Gannon. Oh, dodges the elbow again. Nice grab. This is a very close bout for these two. We were talking, me and DP were talking as Captain Gannon cannot recover there, how this may actually be the first tournament that one of my Amiibos actually end up winning, because right now my Amiibos have more representation. I have more of my Amiibos in the... Oh, that was a nice punch there by Captain Gannon. Well, more of my Amiibos are still left in the tournament, but his Amiibos that are left are kind of like his best ones, so... But we have a lot of mine that are starting to beat a lot of his, so could be the opportunity for one of my Amiibos to finally win one of these things. Remember, the closest one of mine came was Warlord in the second Amiibo tournament, where he got second place and then got beat by Mario. And then Terminator, he actually finished 4th in the previous tournament, so we've been close, but we haven't quite gotten the dice, you know. Nice punch there. Captain Gannon starting to take his lead back. Playing very well right now. Just needs to land one good hit on Waterlord and he'll send him flying. Very good dodging so far. Very good shielding also by Gannon. He's really avoiding a lot of those attacks, powerful attacks of Waterlord's. Ooh, but there's a hit. Man, doing a great job dodging and shielding right now. There's another one of those grabs. Oh, the green went dark. Sorry about that. The battle lasted a little while. Oh, the kick just misses. And he's gonna recover though. But Waterlord has him on the ropes. Uh-oh, this could be a sign. A bad sign. Oh my goodness. How in the world does this keep happening? With that, Captain Gannon goes out and Waterlord again with the upset, moving on into the final, the quarterfinals to face off against Defi the Third. How in the world do mine keep beating DP Mags? Like, his are way better than mine overall, but I keep getting the right bouts, I guess. That bout lasted 5 minutes. That was a pretty good one. So, well, everything I know is going to happen in this tournament is going out the window. I thought Ganon was going to go pretty far. I have no idea what to expect now because I got no idea who's going to make it furthest. But let's go ahead and move on to our third bout. This is one very classic. Back to the first tournament we go back. It's between the 7 and 10 seeds, a good battle between these two the last time they played 1v1 against each other. We have the 7 seed Blanc from Pennsylvania and the 10 seed Dr. 9. So it ought to be a very exciting and classic bout. I'm going to pick up the stage. Stage is going to be Skyloft. Field advantage for Link. So Link, I feel, has gotten better since the last time these two have faced off against each other, whereas Dr. 9 has kind of stayed the same. We'll have to see how it goes, especially with the healing that Dr. 9 has. I don't remember who won the last time between these two, but I feel like in this bout, Wonk has a good advantage against Dr. 9. As long as he keeps on the offensive and doesn't allow Dr. 9 to heal. Which right now, he's doing a great job of that. And immediately, he's going to get the first KO very early on into this match with only 31 damage. I feel like Lonk is one of DP Man's underrated amiibos. It's so good, but it just doesn't seem to get the win when it needs to. It does tend to avoid a lot of upsets, though, and it has finished in a finals before. It made it to the finals of the first Super Smash Bros. Amiibo Brawl, otherwise known as the first Amiibo tournament. Made it to the finals. Ooh, and Lonk with another one. I said Luigi. Lonk with another kill right there. Yeah, Lonk is a very good fighter. Nice attack right there. Oh, and there's the down A. It's going to eliminate Lonk. Dr. 9 has some ground to make up, though. He's a full stock behind Lonk. Anything can happen, though. Dr. 9 does seem to do a little bit better in the comeback situations than he did previously, but Lonk, of course, is going to go for the win with some powerful moves, and there's a nice attack. Sends Dr. 9 over 100. He's going to use the arrows to try and mess with him. Dr. 9's recovery is too good, though. Dr. 9 getting that healing, of course, from attacks. He has the life steal as well as the healing over time and healing from shielding, so he's a true healer. But Lonk countering that with some great attacks, and there it is! So 3-1. Hope for DP Man's Amiibos yet as Lonk defeats Dr. 9. Very good win there for Lonk, 3-1 victory. So Lonk moves on to the quarterfinals and will now face the winner of our fourth and final bout, which honestly I have no idea who's going to win this one. It's very possible they could go either way, but we're just going to find out who it is. We have your defending champion, Mac Daddy D. This is his first bout because he got the bye in the first round for being one of the two highest seeds, facing off against Warlord. I don't think this bracket's going very well for DP Man's Amiibos. He's getting a lot of tough opponents. Let's go and see who's going to be facing Lonk as we go to Bridge of Eldin, another Zelda stage. Very interested to see which one works, the power over time or the just straight up damage of Mac Daddy D. Both of them are also pretty fast characters. The only thing that's worrying me is Mac Daddy D's recovery is probably going to suck. First strike advantage goes to Mac Daddy D. He has some invulnerability. Not invulnerability, invincibility. What was I trying to say there? But nice shielding though from Mac Daddy D so far. The armor moved through that ore ball, but took a lot of damage from it because it was charged up. And of course, Warlord gets a lot more damage, damage he takes. So it's gonna be very interesting to see. Also, if Mac Daddy D could break shields, would be very interesting to see if that happens. Oh, and Mac Daddy D is not recovering from that, just barely though. DD is putting a lot of damage though. It's just gonna see if Warlord uses the extra damage from being hurt to the advantage, but ooh, Mac Daddy D staying on the offensive. If you noticed early on, Mac Daddy D didn't actually take a lot of damage. Oh my goodness! How in the world is this happening? Warlord taking some booty of Mac Daddy D early on. I don't know what to say. This tournament has just gone all over the place. I mean, I wouldn't complain. This would be the first time that one of my viewers would have a chance of winning the tournament. But, oh my goodness. Orlor's just being cheap now, throwing the Aura balls all over the place. Oh, but what a punch. Mac Daddy's going to make sure it's not a total sweep as he gets that nice punch right there. He does have his KO ready as long as he doesn't get hit again, but he does get hit, so he lost it. Warlord playing actually a lot better, sorry, right now, so. Doing a lot of dodging, too. Yeah, you can't counter that so easily, Mac Daddy. You can't counter the Aura Ball. Oh, it broke the shield. Opportunity to do a lot of damage, and he does a little bit right there at 27. I have no idea what's going to go on with this tournament now, the way everything has played out so far. A lot of my Amiibos, I haven't even been expecting them to win. Now they are, which is very interesting to say, the least. The only ones that will really be left after this bout here are going to be Lonk, as Mac Daddy falls to his death, and Orlord's going to win by a score of 3-1. This is just a full, like, half the bracket, practically full of my Amiibos. As I was saying, pretty much the only ones that are left now are Lonk, Super Dr. Rem, and then either Super Mario or Captain Falcon are going to be left for DP Man. So he does not have a lot of representation, whereas a lot of mine are having the opportunity to move on. So 3-1 Orlord, and everything in the bottom half of the bracket is just all over the place now. I have no idea what to expect. To be honest, I would be pretty happy to see a Waterlord Orlord match in the semis, but of course Lonk is very threatening, and Deafy the Third has surprised me twice already. So we're going to see what goes on, but we're going to go ahead and move up to the top half of the bracket in the next episode, where we have another 8 matches between, or another 4 matches between 8 pretty good competitors, and we're going to see how that goes. We're going to see Terminator against Nostalgia 2. Ought to be a good bout between 2 mainly attack people. Boozer and Super Dr. Rem, Fabadidi and another one, and then Super Mario, the 1 seed, against Captain Falcon. But that's going to do it for this episode. I've been Def Stamina. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!